What's up, Europe? If you live in any one of these places on the screen, go and check out GameGrumps.com/live. We're coming at you with our new live show, Game Grumps Live Tournament of Gamers. Check it out.
Did the episode start?
Yeah.
Are you serious? Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's
Let me put the phone
you
down.
can do whatever the f you want.
No, I cannot.
No, look,
we
man.
have an obligation to our lovelies.
You are a
to
star.
Put on a good show.
You're a star, baby.
You think so?
Yeah, man. I think you're great.
Really?
Yeah, I think you're like one of the best performers I've personally ever known.
That's incredibly cool, and I have no idea if you're being facetious or not.
Why would I be facetious? I think you're great. I saw you perform several times.
Yeah.
And it was all we performed together. It was fucking great.
I don't know, there's just like not a lot of eye contact happening.
Well, it's because I was putting in the level. I think you're a fucking beautiful human being.
Oh, dude.
And I think that you're a great performer. And I would never.
Wow, he looked right in my eyes.
Why would I be facetious about that?
No, that actually feels really good.
Well, there
that
you go.
feels great.
There you go, man. Sometimes you just gotta fucking speak from the heart.
Oh, yeah, bro. Oh, God. Whoa, boy.
Just watching your neck snap violently in several directions. Wow.
Whoa, man. I did not expect that.
I'm getting a little giggly.
It was like 30 burps in one.
Yeah, it looked really satisfying. Aaron and I have been doing like a lot of self-improvement stuff, like going to therapy and like meditating a lot and shit. And I think part of what you're talking about is like when you like get help, the help you need, and you start feeling like right in your own body and mind. Like you're not trying to like busy yourself so much by drowning shit out and like silence isn't a scary thing anymore, you know?
Yeah, watching dogs shit is pretty hilarious. Cause they always have like a guilty look on their face.
Yeah, like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm doing this. They really do.
That's exactly right.
That's totally what it is.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Dude, jeez, this isn't me, man. I like.
Oh God.
I'm not usually like this.
Cool. Yeah, that's totally true. The chatter is gone.
Oh, thank fucking God.
Which is great.
Yeah.
Because that shit just...
Chatter is annoying as fuck.
That shit ruled me, dude.
Oh yeah, of course. It rules us all until, like, you fucking dig that shit out. Like, and not that we're telling everyone out there to get therapy, but, get therapy, everyone.
I would recommend it.
Yeah, I think, just, life is too, it's too difficult to navigate without help, and it's too important not to, like...
Really take seriously.
Yeah, not to, like, work at.
Dude, you're getting your asshole sucked open by these guys. Oh man, slurping up poo like it's nobody.
Aaron, you have to stop saying stuff like that.
Why? It's true.
It grosses me. It's not true.
It's totally true.
What are you talking about?
Dude, Pac-Man's got a big mouth big enough for 2 shits. Honestly, you could fit 2 shits in there without swallowing.
So weird.
3 if you're packing it in tight.
So gross.
Diarrheas. There's no air in diarrhea. It's all mass.
That was amazing.
And we worked really hard in 2017, and the first day of our vacation, I fell into the worst depression I've ever had in my entire life.
I actually was a little bit nervous.
Susie was like, let's go to Japan because it's your favorite place in the world, and you're really depressed, and maybe that'll, like, you know, jostle something loose. I went to Ueno Park, and being around nature was actually pretty healing.
Cool.
God, fuck. Oh, God. Oh, it's like Satan emptied his trash in my mouth.
At least for me, when I'm feeling down or going through a hard moment, it's a good reminder that, like, oh yeah, this is like chapter 38 in a very, very long book that has had many ups and downs, you know? Like, this isn't the way I'm feeling right now isn't the way I've always felt and always will feel.
I didn't know how to feel, like, sad or, like, depressed or something. I didn't have, like, a frame of reference, so I never really, like, identified it in my mind. So now, when it happens, I'm like, oh no, it's coming back, but then I'm like, oh no, maybe I, like, always sort of felt like this a little bit? And I just didn't know how to like talk about it or phrase it, or I was like afraid to admit that I was feeling it or something.
Right.
So I think that's sort of a healthy change.
Did I shit myself when I farted? And
I don't know, Aaron. Really, to be honest, only you can answer that.
I gotta check after this
Okay.
because I don't know if it's in my head, but I smell a little dookie.
The jury is out.
I smell a little bit of dookie.
All right, Aaron, please. Why would you even say anything?
Well, I don't know, because maybe you would smell dookie and you'd be like, uh-oh. And you'd think I would be embarrassed, so you wouldn't say anything.
Exactly.
But I'm putting it out there so that you know that I won't be embarrassed. So when you do smell dookie, which is inevitable because I feel like I did like 85% shit myself.
Wow, this game has been a journey.
In one case, the way you put it was like, didn't have any time to celebrate accomplishments.
Right.
And then two, sort of as a result of that, I didn't know how to relax or exist without work. So it was sort of like this sense of like uselessness and like meaninglessness.
Right.
Because I didn't have something to like go into work to and do. It was just kind of like, okay, now I have to exist for a month. And what do I do with that, you know?
Right.
So that was tough. But I got through it.
Onward. Oh no!
And also, I didn't have much success with the bands that I was pursuing at that time. And a lot of my heroes, like Rush and Nirvana and all these other bands that I loved, had already accomplished tremendous things by the time that they were 30. Or, you know, unfortunately for Kurt Cobain, like, he was already gone by that point, but he'd changed the history of music by the time he was like 25, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So when I turned 30 and started Ninja Sex Party with Brian, like, there was this feeling of, I've got to catch up, you know, I'm behind. Which is, of course, ridiculous now, but it's certainly how I felt at the time. And that's part of the reason I've been, like, so insanely driven these past 8 years to just, like, never stop working and go, go, go. It's because I'm not just trying to make a dream happen, I'm trying to make a dream happen to the point where I feel like I should be at the age that I am now, you know? Not a couple of years ago. At last, something to put in my robe-anus.
It will not only fit, but give me enough elasticity to bring massive pleasure.
I hold the universe in my hands. Or a hunk of shit.
Not really sure. My scanners were not equipped for logic.
Must bring this back to the lab. It is shit!
Did not need lab analysis. Shit smells gross. Was not programmed for hand wash.
And I have a buddy who was like, my New Year's resolution is to not work on weekends and to come home at night and not work, you know, like leave it for the work day.
Mm-hmm.
And I certainly didn't do that last year. I was working weekends almost consistently.
Right, sure.
And, you know, I would work until, you know, 9 p.m., 10 p.m. and come home and go to sleep pretty soon after, you know. So there wasn't a whole lot of balance in my life in 2017.
Yeah. Wherever you tinkle, my open mouth will be there. I assure you. It's like, no, please, just let me...
But like just once.
Let me tink in peace.
But just to see like what it's like, because you don't know if you would like it.
I'm pretty sure there's nothing in it for me. I probably would like it from a hilariousness standpoint.
Right? So
Like,
there's...
hey, I'm peeing on a friend.
So you should absolutely try it.
Okay.
Really?
Whoa, no. What? No! But, I mean, Ninja Sex Party, like, that was something that, like, Brian and I created out of nothing, you know? So, like, for that to, like, have taken off felt amazing. And, like, I think just because my dad was there in the audience and, like, he was beaming, you know, and my mom was there, it was just so fucking amazing. What was the point of all this? Oh, just that, like, so there were a bunch of people asking me, like, what's it feel like, you know? And, like, can I ever get to that point? And, like, the short answer is yes, you can. And the other answer is, like, you know, I had a lot of fucking help, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I did not do this on my own and all that, like, my parents and my grandma, Granny Sexbang, how many fucking hits does this guy take?
I know.
My God. I remember Granny Sexbang gave me a check for, like, let's just say a 4-digit number that was more money than I had in the bank at the time, you know? And that's what allowed me to do, the Sacred Chalice videos when we made those. Which led to us getting our first manager and all this shit. But, like, I got to hang out with her the other day and I was like, Mom, like, oh, I call Granny Sexbang Mom, for anyone who doesn't know that. It's like, you know, you made all this possible, and she was like, you made this like, it just fucking, I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with all this, other than that, like, this is the first time in my life I've ever felt like, you know, really happy with career stuff, and, like, it just feels great.
I'm very happy for you, man.
Thank you, man.
So you know when you take a dump and it's like really thick and long and hard,
Sure.
and you sort of have to like you sort of have to like push, but then like you sort of run out of effort, so you have to like kind of suck it in for a second and then like re-push. You know what I'm saying?
I do.
Yes, you know exactly what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, you gotta get behind the turds.
So for the first time in my life, I just like kept the push.
Uh-huh.
And I sat there with like the thickest, the meatiest damn
I hate this story.
for like a good 3 minutes. That it was just like just spreading my butt. I think I permanently have a more spread asshole now
Congratulations,
as a
Aaron.
result of it.
Wow.
And man, that was a bummer.
I remember when you used to animate.
There was actually a point, really early on where I was like jealous of you.
Why?
So I was like, oh, that Dan!
What do you mean?
Because you were amazing, and I was in like
Stop!
I was in like a really shitty place, so I was like, oh, I'm not worth shit, and this guy's fucking doing music videos, and he's doing the show too, and he's so funny, and everybody loves him.
This was after I joined GameGrumps?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It was very brief, but
I had no idea.
yeah, I mean, I got over it.
Well, thank you.
But,
Shit,
I
man,
mean,
that's wild.
Yeah, take it as a compliment, I guess.
I do.
Dude, that was the biggest shit I've ever taken in my life.
Oh, Mazel Tov, man. I couldn't be happier for you.
I was sincerely shocked when I went to see my work. I iceberged it, first of all.
Oh, it was cresting?
Oh, yeah. And not only did I iceberg it in height, I fucking iceberged it in width. It was like
Wow.
spread out, and
Wow.
it's still iceberged.
Oh, so proud of you.
It was something magnificent. I'm still like vibrating from it.
If I were to write the story of this, it would be titled Aaron's Big Day.
I realize that I like providing for people, for creative people in general, because like I said, there's this weird sort of intrinsicness to creativity and a lack of self-worth. I don't know if there's a cause and effect of it, but it definitely seems like creative people sort of get shit on socially, in a mainstream way. Creativity in most cases, I feel like, is only supported in the niche. In the everyday, day-to-day life of people, creativeness is sort of looked down upon a little bit and unencouraged because it's indulgent. But it's not indulgent. It's you need it. I think everybody needs it. I certainly do. So I always wanted to create a situation where people could feel free to create, you know, uninhibited. And that's tough, and I certainly haven't gotten there yet, but I do what I can. in the case of like the Game Grumps Animateds, I want people to feel that they have a voice, that they have a platform, that they have something that they help promote their art, and also get creative. Because with the Game Grumps Animateds, I'm just like, choose whatever bit you want, do whatever you want. There's a 99% chance I'm gonna say fucking yes to whatever you did.
I gotta go to Japan and just go to one of those diaper cafes.
So out of nowhere. I'm just imagining like your life written out on a whiteboard and like where it all went wrong. I think right around here, and like you point with like a laser pointer. Tall lady step on me diaper cafe.
Now in this area, I think is the area where I got a little confused.
Yeah. Right around here when I started eating, what's this word? Stwained vegetables?
I guess when I was a kid, I wanted somebody to tell me I could do anything and I should do anything. And in a lot of cases, my parents did, but at the same time, there was sort of this like, maybe you should consider doing something that isn't artistic, just in case. Which I think can be harmful. It certainly was for me because I didn't fully commit to something for a long time. Until I found animation through Newgrounds and stuff.
Now walk through the wall, pussy.
Wait, were you calling me a pussy or were you calling it a wall pussy?
I was calling it a wall pussy.
Yeah, I get it.
What is your goal? What does success mean to you? Does it mean money? Okay, if it means money, then what does money mean to you? Does it mean happiness? Like, it always leads to happiness as far as I'm concerned. Maybe that's not the case for other people, but it certainly seems like it, and it definitely is the case for me, that happiness is the key, right? So if you stick to doing something that you enjoy and you're happy doing, even if you're living in fucking squalor, which I certainly was for a while, I still, even though I was really depressed, that was for different reasons, I enjoyed doing the things that I was doing. I really enjoyed drawing. I really enjoyed doing silly voices. I enjoyed making videos. I highly recommend doing something because you enjoy doing it, not because you think it's going to bring you fame or money or it's going to get you to the top or whatever fucking weird reason. All you got to think of is the straight line to happiness. Do you enjoy doing this? And then it can get more complicated in that, like, okay, well, I enjoy drawing sometimes, right? And then other times I don't enjoy drawing. But is it worth it to stick it out for the times that I don't enjoy it so that I get better for the times that I do enjoy it? And in that circumstance, I would say yes. And I think that's something that a lot of people struggle with.
Now that there are no Monokuma announcements, I can't come!
Alright, Aaron, please. I need you to hold it together.
Okay.
Good morning, students! It's time for your 10 a.m. nut!
Here we go! Let's go! Let's fucking go!
There's another very zen aspect of life, too, where, you sort of have to take it as it comes, right? Like, there are things to enjoy about things that you maybe don't enjoy. And that takes a lot of also knowing who you are and, sort of being at peace with literally everything. And for me, that's been like meditation. I meditate frequently. There's so many circumstances where you're going to be forced to do something that you don't want to do, and you just got to accept it and do it. And the best way to do it is to find something to enjoy about it.
Oh god, oh god.
Call the police. What do I do?
What do I do?
Things were bothering me, and basically the short version of the story is I had obsessive compulsive disorder, and it was undiagnosed and I didn't really know what it was. my mind would associate everything until it would get to something that made me sad, and then I couldn't disconnect the sad thing from what I wanted to do. And as a result, I just couldn't do anything. I almost failed out of school because of it, because I couldn't go to my classes. Like, I didn't really leave, like, my apartment for maybe, like, 5 months, something like that. I was at my friend Adam's house, and I was sitting on the computer, and I said something, and he was like, dude, just stop obsessing about that shit. And it was just one of those weird, like, unconscious, like, things, and I just randomly typed in obsession into, like, Google search terms or whatever. And all these pages on obsessive compulsive disorder came up, and like I started reading about it, and I just like fucking immediately started crying, because like I was like, oh my god, I'm not fucking crazy, like I just have this thing.
But Wendy's doesn't fucking... Wendy's is great. I suck it down and I poop like a regular man.
Well, throw that on their commercials.
Wendy's, suck it down and poop like a regular...
When Dave Thomas started this company 150 years ago.
150 years ago?
Ah, shit.
Dude was alive when I was like, like 18.
Woo! He thought, I want to make a burger and make people poop like a regular man. Like a big old regular man.
If I could somehow get Wendy's to actually make their tagline on Twitter or something. Wendy's, suck it down.
It's gonna be difficult. It's gonna be a hard sell, bro. That's why I tell people, like, don't be scared to, like, go to therapy, and, like, don't think of it as, like, a sign of weakness to, like, ask for help if you're feeling sad, because, like, there's people out there who are, like, who want to help you and are qualified to help you.
Yeah.
Like, I was supposed to be on it for an indefinite period of time, and one of the misconceptions about those types of drugs is that they're happy pills. They're definitely not. They don't make you happy. They even things out, like, in your mind, so you can think clearly and solve your own problems. You know, like, you have to take the initiative and be like, no, I'm not gonna fucking live like this.
Right. It's the same thing with, like, my ADD medicine.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I don't need it to function, but it really does. Like, I always feel like I can take it for a little bit, and then I get into these good habits, and then when I'm off it, then I can carry that through. Most people like having normal sexual intercourse. I like sticking needles in my asshole. Guilty as charged.
I wish you hadn't said that. I would actually forego 1 year of pay to have never heard that.
Are you serious?
It's too late, I heard it.
To me, talent is a very defeatist concept.
Really?
Yeah. Because to say that you have talent is like as if it was like given to you.
Right.
You know, as if it was like this gift.
Well, I think you can have like a predisposition.
Sure.
But like it still has to be developed.
Yes.
And that's what we're saying, like put in the hard work. And if you feel like no one believes in you, I fucking believe in you. There. I said it. So go out and do that shit that you want to do.
Suck my dick. Suck my dick. My dick stinks. Stinky dick.
Holy shit.
Oh god. Man, fucking...
I really love playing chess with you, man. I love it. Such a sad waste when you see people look back at an advanced age and be like, oh, I should have done this or that. Like, just fucking do it now.
I think everyone's just afraid of what people are gonna think of them.
Yeah, fuck other people. Fuck their opinions.
But who gives a shit? It's so obvious, but I think it's so easy to overlook the concept of like, The only way something's gonna happen is if you do it.
I think it's 1.
No, it's 95.
I farted.
So, A is
Stop farting.
I'm sorry! What do you want me to do?
Stop farting.
Are you sure?
That's my final
This is your final answer.
Couldn't have told you any more explicitly.
Threshold.
Stop farting!
No, I care greatly about you and your feelings.
Aaron,
So if there's ever anything that bothers you and
I care greatly
go
about
too
you and your
far,
feelings.
you just let me know.
I will
buddy.
do that.
Because it's all fun and games until somebody gets hurt, right? I don't want to hurt anybody, especially not you.
Jeez, Aaron,
What?
where's this coming from?
Well, it's just how I feel.
It's very nice.
I love shitting in my hands. I love shitting in my pants.
Shit in my hands.
Shit in my pants.
My pants and pants and.
I'm gonna shit all over my pants and my hands. Ooh yeah.
My hands in my pants.
Okay.
I think people are, like, at their core good. And then, like, there are certain people that have, like, psychological issues.
I think that people are at their core wanting to survive.
Right.
And then based on how they go through life, and like have the experiences of survival, then that will, you know, like inform their decisions or their morals or whatever through the rest of their life. So if they go through life being an asshole, and then that works out for them, then why would you stop being an asshole?
Wow. Good question.
You know? And,
Yeah.
and where would you learn being an asshole from? You'd probably learn it from somebody in your life, like a parent or like a brother.
Right, right. You'd pick that behavior up from someone
Yeah.
as, like, the right thing to do. Or the thing that works.
Pretty sure I sharded myself.
Really? Just now?
Yeah, I had Taco Bell breakfast.
I told you that was gonna be a fucking disaster.
No, here's the thing, right? Everybody
you
said.
were like, you're absolutely right.
I hope I don't have a poopy butt.
Come on, dude. Fucking.
Does it smell? Put your nose up to my asshole.
I'm gonna pass on that. As honored as I. You bitch! Oh, man.
You're gonna pass on sniffing my ass?
Pass that ass? Yeah, just this once. Just this once I'm gonna pass on that opportunity.
So you just used your pass.
Yeah.
So next time when I actually have a poopy butt, I'm gonna come out and be like, Daniel, I'm gonna need you to sniff my asshole.
What is wrong with you?
My beehole is clean as a whistle.
A whistle?
Yeah, a whistle that's been smeared in shit.
I think it's also that we're not, like, you and I aren't, like, particularly religious people. Mm-hmm. I think people who are religious tend to gravitate towards ideas of, like, good and evil maybe a little bit more. Mm-hmm. Because that is, like, more entwined in their belief system.
Yeah.
You know? And I think because we don't have that, you know, in our lives, maybe we just don't think about it very much. Please give it the sound effects.
Here we go. When I watch this, I'm just like. What I've learned about storytelling, about my studies in storytelling, is that, in particular, America, or Western storytelling is very, combative.
Yeah, good versus evil.
Yeah, but there's a lot of methods of storytelling that aren't.
That's why I always liked Star Trek and Star Trek The Next Generation. Like, even the worst piece of shit characters always had, like, a reason for being that way.
Yeah.
Like, their people had been destroyed, or they went crazy at some point, like...
But, like, you know, there's, like, for example, like a Buddhist story wouldn't have conflict at all, right? Like, it's all very, like, internal, and it's just about experience and stuff like that.
Right.
Oh God! Oh my butthole! Oh, it's seething!
Oh, my fucking diarrhea is coming out.
Stop, please.
Can't control it.